Okay, so I'm here with Chris Green, the candidate for the Conservative Party in the Withington constituency. Chris, you're here at the hustings today at the University of Manchester. How are you feeling? What are you expecting from the evening's event?
I'm feeling very good. It's a beautiful sunny day and I'm expecting some quite tough questions from the students here.
What sort of questions do you think will arise?
I think the numbers of students, do we want to go for that 50% target that the Labour Party have? Student tuition fees and student accommodation, should we have a lot more? Because there's a lot of pressures with local communities, with families. If landlords buy the student houses up and then cut it up for student accommodation, it changes the character of the area. So I expect to discuss that a little bit.
Okay, fantastic. And basically Withington is heavily populated by students, which I guess is partly the reason why you're here today. Mm-hmm. So how are you and the Conservative Party in general going to try and win those student votes, particularly considering that there is a slight sort of student apathy around, some people might say students don't tend to vote in general elections?
Well, that point about students not voting so much at general elections, I find talking to people, it's when you start paying your taxes, you have families, you want to buy a house, that's when people really start coming out to vote a lot more. But what the Conservative Party would like to do, or certainly what I would like to achieve, is get more student accommodation built, ensure that because students are paying tuition fees now, they have more right, more say over the quality of their courses, and let's get the class sizes or the groups down, sizes down at the universities, and have a lot more smaller groups to the lecturers.
Fantastic. Well, I won't ask you about that too much because obviously you're going to be talking a lot about it tonight. Just one final thing. Withington constituency, it's marginal between Labour and the Lib Dems. Does that threaten you or worry you at all, or are you quite confident?
Well, it's very close between them at the moment. But if you look at 2005, the Liberal Democrats had a handful of policies, whether it's student fees, which they've completely altered their view of students paying tuition fees. It has gone from we'll stop it now to we're going to stop it over a 6-year period. So effectively, you'll have to have a Lib Dem government for 10 years. Now, that's a radical departure from their old scheme. And I don't think it's going to have such a draw for students anymore.
Fantastic. Well, good luck, Chris Green, in tonight's question and answer session.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fusefm.co.uk